me and Jim Ross were watching this podcast, kind of like mine, and it was this dark emo kid who had this Chris Canyon Martis t-shirt on. What? Chris Canyon? What? And I couldn't believe it. On the back, it had Matt Taven. I don't even know where you get one of those. What? The Purple Warrior from DCW, Danny Vallow, Dill Von Satin, Dylan, whatever the hell you want to call him. And then his partner in crime, one of the biggest AEW marks I've ever seen. One of the biggest AEW marks, I'll tell you what. She loves Jack Perry. What? She loves Kenny Omega. What? She loves the Young Bucks. What? She loves Okada. What? Her name was Lyssie. Oh my God, it was the Talkin Wrasslin podcast, and you're all about to take a listen to it right now. Oh, hell yeah.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Talkin Wrasslin, the only podcast where we talk about wrestling, sometimes, all the time, too much. I'm your host, Matt Pat. No, I'm not. Matt Pat's retired. And it's not a good Matt Pat impression either. Ooh, I didn't even think about the fact that I have this bell here now. Well, I'm just going to hold it and hope that doesn't keep dangling.
Fuck that bell.
Okay, so Dylan's mad because I found a phone charm. Oh, I'm Lyssie, by the way. This is Dylan,
Hi.
in case you're tuning in for the first time.
This is Talkin Wrasslin.
Oh, she's playing with the little seahorse one.
Well, that's good that she's playing with something.
Good. We just got new cat toys. Because Lita is about 4 months old now, closer to, and she's starting to teeth. So, like, her teeth are coming in. So she's like she's been grinding her teeth since like yesterday. So we got her some new toys that like hopefully will help her with that. So she has like more stuff to chew on, because she has toys, but they're all like really soft, and I don't really know if they actually like were benefiting her at all. So we got her stuff that had like a little bit more crinkly, a little bit more firmness to them, and maybe it'll help out a bit. So we'll see. But she was a little hesitant, but now she's playing with them. So she's standing on both of her hind legs playing with it.
Yeah, she's going nuts right now.
But yeah, no, I found this phone charm on one of my old Game Boys the other day. It's a little Pikachu with a bell. Probably hear that. Way too loud and clear for you. And it's dangling from my phone, and I didn't think about it when recording. So hopefully I don't bump that and that doesn't get super annoying, because I really like it on my phone. I don't want to take it off. So, hi, hello, welcome to Talkin Wrasslin, the only show where we talk about wrestling and the points don't matter. We got a lot of shit to go on today, I think, right?
We got a lot. I feel like we should just like jump into it.
Yeah, we gotta just kind of jump into this. So I'll do a quick little rundown.
Yeah.
But we got some wrestling news of the week. We got this past Collision.
We're also going to do...
the 25th Collision, I'm sorry.
We're also going to do a WWE roster tier list.
Jesus Christ,
like how we
dude.
did AEW.
I hope that my phone has enough charge for that, because my phone's at like 40% right now.
Yeah, we should be fine.
So, can you scroll for me? Because I don't want to move my arm and knock the bell. So we have the 25th episode of Collision, Saturday night's main event, Raw, SmackDown, the Royal Rumble.
That's it.
And then Wrestler of the Week that I will figure out at some point today. Because I get to pick. I would say we should talk about her week a little bit, but again, I'm limited on charge and we have a lot to go off of. The cat's teething.
We don't need to talk about it.
We got a couch and we're recording on the couch now. So hopefully in the next coming weeks I'll have a coffee table to set this down on, and I don't have to hold it anymore. Anyway.
We're like a true podcast.
Yeah, no, seriously, we're on a couch.
We're on a couch.
We've made moves. All right, so starting off, Triple H will be headlining the 2025 WWE Hall of Fame class.
I mean, yeah, I was waiting for it to happen.
I honestly, I'm not going to lie, this entire time I feel like I thought he's been in the Hall of Fame.
I mean, he technically is with DX.
Well, yeah.
But not as just Triple H. So, I mean, he's going to be a 2-time Hall of Famer, but cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I never like hated Triple H.
No.
I always liked Triple H. I mean, come on, he spit the water out.
I see people...
Sledgehammer's cool as fuck.
I saw people online being like, Vince McMahon, in control of WWE, never inducted himself into the Hall of Fame. Triple H is head of creative for 2 years, and now he's putting himself in the Hall of Fame. And I'm like, don't make Vince sound like a good person. Don't try to make him seem like a good fucking person.
Also, I could be wrong, but like Vince has said multiple times that like he won't put himself in the Hall of Fame. Like Vince don't want it.
Well, he doesn't deserve it. So
yeah.
Also, one of the cats had to have been over there because unless you moved him, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's moved. Is it Ricky the Dragon Steamboat?
Yeah, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
He's ever so slightly moved. Not knocked over, just tilted. If you hear some like clattering right now,
that door's closed, right?
Yes, the door's closed.
Okay.
Oh my god. Why would that door be open?
I don't know.
Lita's playing with some of her toys and we have a patio and she keeps like messing with the blinds on the patio. So if you hear some noise and some clanking and whatever, it's just her being a little ruckus. She's so cute. But yeah, no, I feel like this entire time I thought that Triple H was already in the Hall of Fame of like just by himself. So, but cool, whatever. I'm not going to sit here and complain about it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Moving on. Dark Side of the Ring Season 6, March 25th on Vice. Dylan's got a screenshot of everyone who's going to be in there.
They're gonna have the Season 6. We'll probably be able to watch it on YouTube the next day because they usually upload it. Because I know we don't have Hulu TV anymore, so let's figure it out.
Yeah.
If anyone has any thing how to watch Vice live, I don't know if I get the channel on YouTube TV or not. But anyway, some subjects of what the episodes will be. We got Hell in a Cell.
That'll be fun.
But I mean, like, what's so dark about Hell in a Cell? They're gonna be like, this happened to Mick Foley. It's gonna be about Mick Foley.
They're gonna be talking about Mick Foley and Undertaker a lot, probably. But still, I mean, that's interesting. Maybe there's some stuff that have happened in Hell in a Cells that we never knew about.
Oh yeah, that's true. Vader. Mm-hmm. That'll be a good one. Tony Atlas. That will be a funny one. Ludwig Borga.
Not sure who that is.
I don't want to be wrong, so hold on a second.
Dylan's doing some quick little research.
Yeah, I don't want to be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. No, I feel like Bryce might Bryce, explain Ludwig Borga to me.
Put it in the comments.
Because I fucking forget. Because, like, his Wikipedia isn't helping either.
Well, we'll find out on Dark Side of the Ring and in Bryce's comment.
Yeah, his professional wrestling career. I feel like he was something else, but I just forget. I'm drawing a blank right now. Whatever. Drawing a blank. Billy Jack Haynes, that'll be a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite one, and I haven't even seen it yet, but I just know it's going to be a good one. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
Yeah.
I love Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Superstar Billy Graham. That'll also be a great one. All of these are going to be great. The Daphne one's going to be really sad.
Yeah.
Daphne one's going to be really sad. The original Sheik. Sabu's dad.
That's an interesting one.
That's going to be a good one. But this one is the most insane one out of all of them. Because what the fuck are they going to talk about? Muhammad Hassan.
Yeah?
Muhammad Hassan he was the fucking, I don't want to get it wrong, but he was like he was like an Arab character.
Okay.
And he did that segment. Remember when there was like the London bombings and they did like Undertaker got choked out by piano wire and they had to edit the episode of SmackDown?
Yeah.
So there's that. And they like killed him off completely. They had Undertaker like choke slam him through the fucking like stage.
Okay.
Bryce is fucking singing the theme song right now. Because I mentioned Muhammad Hassan. That's Muhammad Hassan.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Muhammad Hassan.
Okay, yeah.
But, like, bro, he didn't really, like, he didn't do much. What are we going to fucking talk about? Oh, man.
We'll find out.
But, yeah, Season 6 of Dark Side of the Ring. I'm glad they're still doing it, but you could clearly tell they might be running out of some ideas here.
All right, next thing. WWE wants more signs.
I like this.
Yeah, so leading up to the Royal Rumble, there was like a fan event, as they typically do. And, I mean, they were also just stating in general that they wanted fans to bring more signs. But what I really liked was at the fan event, they had, like, a booth set up where you can, like, make your own sign.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. And, like, I mean, to some people that might sound, like, a little silly. Like, when you really, like, think about it, it's just like, oh, wow, a booth where, like, they give you a sign and you can write whatever you want on it. Like, you could just do that at home. Why is that, like, a spectacular? I don't know. Like, it's fun. It's fun and it's interactive. And that's probably super fun for the kids. You know what I mean? Like, kids and their parents going to make signs at the fan event, and then they get to take it to the show the next day. Like, I don't know, man. I think that was really neat that they did that. Hey!
Yeah.
Can you get the cats? Ah!
Break it up. Break it up. Break it up. Break it up. Break it up.
Ghost is being a little dick, and he's bullying his sister.
But I like the idea of the signs because it reminds me of the Attitude Era.
I like it because then we get more funny signs on Botchamania.
That too.
Moving on to, unfortunately, we're talking about Brock Lesnar a little bit. I'm not going to go too deep into this because, you know, everyone knows the situation at this point. If you don't know about the Janelle Grant WWE lawsuit, look it up. We've talked about it so many times on here.
Like in episode 2.
Yeah, if you genuinely don't know what's going on with this, I don't know where you've been. So we're not going to go into deep detail. However, in that lawsuit, for a while, there was an unnamed superstar that was involved in these situations involving Janelle Grant, the very terrible, awful, explicit situations. And basically the best way for me to explain it without getting anything too triggering or whatever, Janelle Grant was used as a offer and a like motivation to get this superstar to re-sign with the company. Again, in a very explicit manner. So basically, this unnamed superstar, a lot of people, like, assumed who it was for a while, but we never got, like, actually confirmation until a couple days ago. There was confirmation that this unnamed superstar was, in fact, Brock Lesnar.
Everyone pretty much
Everyone knew it was, but...
He hasn't been there since SummerSlam of 22.
And I think from, like, what people were saying, like, the timeline of the text messages, like, lined up for it to be Brock Lesnar, as well.
Well, there was something to do with, like, the contract, too, that people were able to connect.
And basically, like, I don't want to be this person to say it in this instance, but, like, was there a possibility of it being somebody else that wasn't Brock Lesnar? Very slim chance. Very slim chance. But yeah, I guess, technically, but all signs led to Brock. It was Brock. It was named Brock. We have that confirmation now. So fuck Brock Lesnar. I've been saying fuck Brock Lesnar for a hot minute now. I never fucking liked him. I didn't like him. I didn't like his wrestling style. I didn't like his stupid fucking little hops that he ever did to the fucking ring. I didn't like him with Paul Heyman. I thought that Paul Heyman was better used with literally anybody else. Was not a fan. Was never a fan of Brock Lesnar. And now this just kind of drives even more to me if I really fucking hate Brock Lesnar and his stupid fucking tattoos. Who the fuck gets a fucking, what is it? What is it? A dagger on his chest with fucking brass knuckles as the handle? That is the douchiest, most tap-out fucking bullshit I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
He's a walking tap-out sponsor.
He is a walking tap-out sponsor, and if that doesn't say how much of a fucking prick this guy is, I don't know what else fucking would.
Like, it's an unfortunate situation on Janelle Grant and her predicament, obviously. But I'm just glad it is brought to light. Mm-hmm. Because now Twitter can shut the fuck up about when's Brock coming back.
No, because there's still going to be those fucking douche canoes. Because there's still the douche canoes that are just like, oh, well, you see that fucking shit where, like, Penta was in the company for a week. He's in the company for a week. And someone puts out a tweet of just like, so, like, we should get a Penta deportation storyline.
Oh, yeah,
I think
I
that's some
saw
stuff
that.
that
What
like we're
the
really
fuck?
missing from like the Vince era. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's something that
about-
would happen in the Vince era.
I deport you to an early grave. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here. Like, fuck you, dude. So yeah, no, I don't know if that was necessarily meant to be rage bait or what, but even so, I'm sure there was some fucking schlum on the internet that saw them and went, oh yeah, that's a great idea, actually. I think that's exactly what wrestling needs right now. Like, no.
What the fuck?
Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
The fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my goddamn wrestling.
Alright.
Alright, let's never do that again.
Yeah.
Let's get on to this WWE roster tier list because this is gonna fucking take forever and I'm gonna fucking F rank everyone. So let's just fucking go.
So just to explain it, we did an AEW tier list out of the blue last week. So we're not gonna go through like the whole roster. We're gonna go through like the main people. I'm gonna give the name and we're just gonna give them a rank. S being the best, A, B, C, D, or F. So let's do the WWE roster tier list because it's only fair that we do WWE because we did AEW. So let's start off with Adam Pearce.
Why am I ranking Adam Pearce?
Because Adam Pearce is the GOAT. I'm putting him in the S. Who? Here, we'll do Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis right now. Because who's the better general manager?
Who's the one that doesn't have control of their show?
Adam Pearce.
Then Adam Pearce.
Yeah, Adam Pearce.
Yeah, Adam Pearce is better. But like, I know Adam Pearce did wrestle. Did Nick Aldis wrestle?
Yeah.
Okay, I am not familiar with their wrestling.
Do you remember Magnus from TNA? Do you remember the British invasion?
I remember vaguely.
He was Magnus.
Okay, well, I could not tell you anything about it.
Yeah, he was Magnus.
So, with my little bit of knowledge, or lack of knowledge of their wrestling ability, I'm not going to necessarily say that. I think they're both great general managers. I don't know if I put Adam Pearce in the S rank just for the sake of, again, I don't really know anything else.
No, you would put him in the S rank. Adam Pearce is a really good wrestler.
I probably would, but I can't confidently say that without knowing. So I'm going to put them both in A.
They're both in S for me.
I'll put them both in A. But I do like that Adam Pearce does not have control over his own show. That is the funniest fucking thing.
AJ Styles. S. I don't give a fuck. S. I don't give a fuck. S.
A for AJ.
A for AJ.
A for AJ because, and I've said this a million fucking times on here, I don't like anything that AJ's done in WWE, personally. I liked him better in TNA. I know he's older and he can't do that shit anymore, but I digress.
S.
That's fair. That's valid, but...
Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. We'll do them both. Motor City Machine Guns. S tier.
S.
Alexa Bliss. Spoiler, she returned at the Rumble.
It's been a minute since I've seen Alexa Bliss match.
B minus.
I'll give her a B plus. I'll give her an A minus because I know I thoroughly enjoy her matches, but like the stuff she did with The Fiend, I also really enjoyed until like kind of the whole thing with like Orton.
Yeah,
that was a little weird. But I really liked her and Bray's dynamic a lot. So
Andrade.
S.
A.
Andrade's underrated as fuck.
He is.
No one gives a fuck about Andrade.
No one knows how to.
My heart.
No one knows how to book Andrade.
And every single time I see Andrade in the ring, it makes me want more of him. He is so fucking good. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, someone fucking showcase him, please.
Apollo Crews.
Okay, I need you to not yell because
S tier because of that beautiful smile.
He does have a beautiful smile. I don't know. I don't recall any Apollo Crews matches. Bro, I just know he's doing
random
smile.
shit on SmackDown right now because
is he really?
SmackDown's 3 hours long. They have people they can use. Apollo's one of them.
He has a beautiful fucking smile. I'll give him an A plus for the smile.
Asuka.
S.
A.
S tier.
A.
Hands down S tier.
Bailey. A plus.
B.
When she was doing the role model shit, it was fucking great.
So here's
her
the
stuff
thing.
with Sasha when they were like the 2-woman power
yeah,
trip
and I
was
was
great.
just about to mention that like I fucking hated Sasha and Bailey because when we first started watching wrestling together, I was bitching all the fucking time about Sasha and Bailey, and I fucking hated them. I hated seeing them. I hated it so much. And the thing is, it's good that I hated it because they did a really fucking good job. at what they did do. But after that, like, I just kind of feel like Bailey hit that peak and hasn't been able to get back. Like, I love seeing her in Damage Control. I love Damage Control, and that story was really good. But, like, it just wasn't it for me. You know what I mean? She's good in the ring and everything like that. It's just, I'm not, like gonna be over the moon all the time seeing Bailey.
Becky Lynch.
A+.
A+. Mm-hmm. Bianca Belair.
A.
Biggie.
S.
A.
S tier. Because he broke his neck and his friends made fun of him, so now he just gets shot up to that for me.
Braun Strowman.
C.
B.
I like that he wrecks shit.
Yeah.
He's really funny. Like, as a person. Like, if you see stuff he posts online, he's pretty funny. But, like...
Braun Breaker. S.
A-.
S.
He's good, but I don't...
S. Bronson Reed.
C-.
At first, I didn't understand why people saw something in him, but now I do. B.
I can't get behind him. I just can't. I don't know what it is about him, but I'm just not here for it.
The Creed brothers and Chad Gable.
See, Chad Gable, I think I'd rank higher because I haven't seen enough of the Creed brothers.
That's fair.
So Chad Gable, I'm going to give an A+.
Chad Gable, I'm giving an S. And the Creeds, I'm giving an A-.
I would say the Creeds, I'd be giving like a B+ too, from what I've seen.
Carmelo Hayes.
I haven't seen enough of Carmelo Hayes.
Okay.
I really feel like I have, because...
B+.
I miss a lot of, like, WWE shows because of work.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say unranked at the moment.
Charlotte Flair. A. She's good.
No, I don't think she's good. C-. She's fine. She's not as great as people make her out to be. I don't care for her promos. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, okay. I think Charlotte Flair as a person aside from wrestling is a really great person. I love that she's doing it for her brother. I think she is genuinely a good soul, and I constantly, like, every time I think about Charlotte Flair, I feel really bad because people always nitpicked her appearance. She was very, very, very self-conscious about her appearance, and no matter what she does, people continue to nitpick it, and that makes me feel really fucking terrible, because at that point, it's like, watch her for the wrestling. Like, you're watching her for the wrestling. You're not supposed to be caring about these people as eye candy this much. Leave her the fuck alone. As a person, I'd rank her much higher. As a wrestler, I think she's boring. I think she's botched too much. I think she's bland.
Damn.
I don't care for her promos, and I just saw it on TikTok the other day, or today, and it honestly was like, yeah, the promo battle between her and Alexa Bliss, where Alexa Bliss was like, who are you without your title? You don't even know. And that's true. Who the fuck is Charlotte Flair without a title? I couldn't tell you. She's Ric Flair's daughter.
She's got to win a belt all the time.
And I just don't like that. I want to see more character development about her.
Chelsea Green.
S.
S. She's great. She is fucking great. Without being biased, CM Punk.
A-. And I only say that because I'm scared every time he gets in the ring now.
I'm giving him an A+.
He's not the CM Punk I fell in love with when I was a kid. He still is on the mic. Don't get me wrong, but of course he's older. It's just since even including his stuff in AEW, I will personally be biased and say I did like a lot of the stories he had in AEW better, but also he hasn't had a lot of time in WWE without injury to really develop a whole heck of a lot of storylines. I mean, I guess kind of the same thing with AEW. He was out with injury for a good bit. But it's just like CM Punk now to me falls in a similar thing with the Bloodline, where his stories and his promos are more conveying to me than his matches, and I prefer it the other way around.
That's fair.
Or a good mix of the two.
I'm giving the boy an A+.
That's fair.
Cody Rhodes.
You go first.
A plus.
C.
Wow.
I don't like him.
Wow.
I don't like Cody Rhodes. I've said this so many times. I don't like him. I'm happy for him. Sure, he's a great guy. Maybe I didn't like him in AEW. I didn't like him in WWE prior to him. I am unfamiliar with him in Japan, but I probably wouldn't have liked him there. I'm not a Cody Rhodes person. His matches are fine. He's a good wrestler. I'll give him that credit, but he is not my cup of tea. I could really care less about Cody Rhodes.
Cora Jade.
Oh, I don't like her. I don't remember. Oh, I don't like her because she's like fucking, I don't know. I haven't actually seen her wrestling, so I can't.
B plus.
I can't really actually form like an unbiased opinion on her.
B plus.
So I'm gonna put her in the unranked because I don't watch NXT, so I have no fucking idea what she does. I just know that she's constantly had like petty drama with Sky Blue and Darby Allin and like other people. So
Dakota Kai.
I feel like she's been out a lot, but from what
she just got injured again.
Yeah, from what I have seen of Dakota Kai, I'll give her a B plus.
B minus.
Okay.
Damian Priest.
S for Rise.
Damian Priest is
No,
a B.
he's not an S.
He's a B.
He's not S.
He's a B.
I'll give him an A minus. I like him. I like him.
He's a B. Dominic Mysterio.
B plus.
S.
No.
S. He's fucking great. I don't care.
He's way better as a fucking heel, and he's gotten so much fucking better
S.
in the ring. But like, here's my thing with Dom. He's better as a heel, but I worry because he can't exactly cut a promo because people are booing him, and that's the point, yes. But I worry about when the time comes when people aren't booing him, how he's actually developed as a promo.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, so that's my only thing with him of like, he's young. He has so much time to develop, and I'm not going to sit here and say, like, I mean, look, Jack Perry was a terrible fucking promo, and he's gotten better with time, and he hated cutting promos, so I can't hold that bias to Dominic Mysterio. I just think that might be hindering him in the long run, and I hope it doesn't. So, we'll see. But, you know, he's gotten a lot better. I'll give him that. Before, he would have been like a fucking D. He was terrible. D for Dirty Dom.
Drew McIntyre.
S. I'm not even trying to be biased on that. Drew McIntyre is one of my absolute fucking favorite wrestlers in WWE currently. And, like, I just think he is a whole package.
B plus.
Really? Why?
So, he's just gotten interesting over, like, the past, like, year and a half. And I'm not, like, saying that because biased with the Punk shit and everything. What was he doing before that?
And see, that's the thing is, I feel like...
It was like nothing. He came out with the fucking sword and it was the dumbest shit.
I think his booking was terrible, but in the same aspect, I think his performance in ring and, like promo abilities and everything still kind of carried over that for me. Like, and I, for the longest time, was saying, like, I want them to do more with Drew. I want them to do more with Drew because Drew is so fucking good. I'm glad they finally are. And he also carried the fucking pandemic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so to me, he's S tier, and I'm glad he's getting a spotlight because for a while I was very disappointed he wasn't.
Ethan Page.
I haven't seen too much of what he's doing on NXT, so I'm going off of AEW, and I will say A plus.
A plus. Finn Balor. C.
C. I haven't seen any Prince Devitt stuff.
C.
So I can't really say that, but I don't get the hype of him.
C.
But he's fine in the ring. It's not like he's bad. It's just I don't get it.
He's just there.
Yeah.
Julia.
I haven't seen enough of her either.
S.
But from what I saw of her, I'll give her an A plus.
S. Gunther. S.
A.
He's my favorite high flyer.
He's my favorite high flyer. I only give him an A because, like, he's a brutal motherfucker. But to me...
Nope, he's getting an S.
To me, I can't watch a lot of Gunther matches back-to-back just because it's not my style.
That's fair.
So I feel like watching a Gunther match, great. Gunther promos, great. He's phenomenal at what he fucking does.
You ain't gonna get the Best of Gunther DVD and watch it all in one day.
Yes. So that's where it's like, he's not my vibe all the time, but I do enjoy him.
Nah, Gunther's the perfect wrestler. Ilya Dragunov, S. Another perfect wrestler.
I also haven't seen much
well,
of him.
he's out with an injury.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember who I saw him. Was he wrestling Gunther?
Yeah.
Okay.
In NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen that match.
Yeah, so that was really good. I'll give him an A because I'm unsure of him 100%. But from what I saw, I did enjoy. So I'll put him in the same like area with Gunther.
Io Sky.
A plus. A plus.
I'm giving her an A.
Phenomenal fucking wrestler.
Jacob Fatu. S. S plus. S plus plus. The perfect wrestler. He's gonna be a world champion. Strap him up. Jacob Fatu.
A minus, and I'm only saying that because I want to see more from him. I
cannot wait for 2K25 to play as him.
I am not familiar. Who the fuck is texting the goddamn group chat? I am not familiar with his GCW stuff. So I'm only going off his WWE stuff. And he can do cool stuff, but there was a lot of hype around him and I was expecting more. But from what I have seen, he's solid. He's good. I'm worried he's going to fall victim to the 5 moves of doom in WWE.
No.
But again, I haven't seen his GCW stuff. He could be doing the exact same fucking stuff he was doing in GCW, and I'll be like, all right, cool, I was wrong.
He's acting like a badass.
But he is. He's a dude you don't want to fuck with, and he's funny.
Yeah.
I love you, Solo. He's fucking hilarious. So, but I want to see more of him.
Jade Cargill. B minus.
C plus. And the only reason I'm saying that, because I love Jade Cargill. I know she's out injured right now, but I haven't seen her develop at all in WWE, which is unfortunate. No, granted, she was great in AEW. She's still fine. She's still fine in the ring. I don't think she's, like, atrocious, but I was really expecting her to, like, take off a lot more. And with how much they said they had to, like, retrain her and stuff, I was expecting a lot more. And I'm still waiting on that. So that's very disappointing. So that really knocked her down for me.
Jey Uso.
C minus.
Okay, so we're kind of on. I was giving him a C.
He's not bad as a wrestler.
Too much fucking hot dogging. I get it.
Yeah.
He's over. Moving on. Jimmy Uso. C.
C. Yeah, I'd say
same
C or C
fucking
minus.
thing.
Same thing.
Same fucking thing.
Hey.
John Cena. S. The GOAT. Even though I'm pissed off at his retirement tour bullshit.
I'm too busy to answer this question. Can I not?
What's happening?
They're fighting.
Oh.
Can I not answer this? Let's move on.
What's John Cena? What are you ranking John Cena? I'm ranking him as an S, bro. He's the GOAT. Big match John.
B minus.
Wow.
B minus.
Why?
Look, yeah. He's great. He's phenomenal. I get it. And I'm rooting for him on this retirement tour. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited to see his retirement tour and everything and whatnot. And he's hilarious on the mic. He's great on the mic. He's good in the ring and whatnot. But the thing is with Cena, and I this might be too much of a bias. I am just so worn out from him. And I know that's crazy because he hasn't been on WWE in so long, but I feel like he was showcased so fucking much through my childhood. And I get it, he was the guy, but like that I'm just still worn out from it. Like I've seen I feel like if you've seen a Cena match, you've seen all the Cena matches.
Well, yeah.
And that's the thing with it. It's just like it gets boring. It's gotten boring. But like, you know, there's that little bit of the sentimental in there of like, yeah, that is my childhood. I get that. But I think there were a lot of better wrestlers at the time of Cena being the guy, that should have been the guy. But Cena was the guy. But the thing is, Cena was great to be the guy because he was good, like with the kids and everything like that. You know, he was a great face for WWE. I just think if we're talking in-ring ability, there were a lot of people during his time that surpassed him.
Johnny Gargano.
B+. I like Johnny.
A-. Jordan Grace.
I haven't seen enough of Jordan Grace, but what I've seen of her, I love her.
A.
Yeah, I'd say an A.
Kairi Sane.
A-.
C.
I like her a lot better with Asuka.
Nah.
All right, well.
Nah. Karrion Kross.
C-.
Yeah. C.
I feel so bad for him because a lot of people were like, he's so good at NXT, and then he was brought up as a joke, and then he got released, and then he came back, he's still just a joke, and I don't know.
Kevin Owens.
S.
S. Kofi Kingston.
S.
A.
S.
LA Knight.
Yeah.
B.
B+.
Lexis King.
I'm going off of his stuff from AEW again because I don't watch him in NXT. B.
Giving him a B+. Liv Morgan.
C.
B-.
I think Liv is hit or miss. I like her, but also I feel like her promos are really cringy, and sometimes I just can't stand to listen to her talk.
All right. It's Logan Paul, but let's just pretend it's not Logan Paul, but it's Logan Paul. Wrestling-wise, a B.
No.
Person-wise, F.
And I'm not even trying to be biased when I say that I think he's a D. And
Here's a D for dickhead.
Here's the thing, right? Someone pointed out, and I think that it is very telltale and true. Logan Paul's performance in the Rumble was fucking dog shit. And if his
that was bad.
If his matches aren't rehearsed 10 million times over, it's dog shit. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I feel like there's a lot of wrestlers, if not 99.
He doesn't do it bad though.
He doesn't do it bad, but
it's insane what he can do.
My thing is,
that's why I'm giving him like a B. What did I say? A B+? B+.
But my thing is, if 99% of the wrestlers don't go and rehearse their matches step for step 10,000 fucking times over, some wrestlers still just call it in the fucking ring. If you cannot go in that ring and have a basic idea of what you're doing and perform a good fucking match, I don't care about your match. Like, you should not need to be rehearsing your fucking matches move for move. Like, that to me...
We witnessed that a few times.
Yes.
In person.
And that to me just says you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're doing. You're insecure in the ring, and I don't want to be put in the ring with someone who's to the point of insecure of what they're doing that they need a fucking 3-day fucking back-to-back rehearsal fucking sessions to make sure that they look okay for TV. Like, that to me will discredit any fucking thing he does in the ring, because I know for the past week he's just been practicing his spots.
Yes.
And I don't... To me that is too predetermined. And I don't like that.
Ludwig Kaiser.
I'll give him a B+.
A-.
I love hearing him talk.
Nia Jax.
D.
F.
Because, like, Nia Jax was getting a bit better there for a second. She was improving, and then she just lost it. So, there's hope of her getting better.
Otis.
A-.
B+.
I like his character. He's funny, and he's solid in the ring.
Paul Heyman.
S.
S. Penta.
A+.
B.
I think he's good as a singles wrestler. I think he's really good as a singles wrestler, but I want Ray with him.
Pete Dunne.
Where the fuck has Pete Dunne been?
I don't know. Fucking B-.
I'd give him a B+.
R-Truth. S.
S.
Randy Orton.
S.
S. Rey Mysterio.
S+++.
S. Rhea Ripley. S.
A.
S.
A.
Roman Reigns.
B minus.
B plus.
I'm putting him in the same.
No, B.
I'm putting him in like the same category as Cena, cause I'm tired of him. And also he falls into the same thing with CM Punk, where his story's more compelling than his matches. I don't care about a Roman Reigns match.
He has the same match.
Yeah.
Roxanne Perez. B.
I haven't seen enough of Roxanne Perez. I can't say shit.
She had a great outing in the Rumble.
Sure, I'll give her a C, because I don't know.
Sami Zayn.
S for Sammy.
Seth fucking Rollins.
Sorry, I was just making sure that it was still recording. S for Seth. Ghost.
Yeah, Seth Rollins
Ghost.
is an S.
Stop it.
Sheamus. S. Shinsuke Nakamura.
A plus.
C minus. He doesn't do it for me. Solo.
D.
Yeah.
He can't cut a promo.
I'm giving him a D too.
He can't cut a promo. His wrestling style fucking sucks. He looks like the Friday Night Diddler. Let's move on.
God.
Let's move the fuck on.
Stephanie McCure. S.
I still haven't seen enough of her either. From what I did see of her, though, I enjoyed, so I'll give her an A minus. Hi, Ghost.
The Miz.
D, F, off the list. Get him the fuck out of here. No.
I'm giving him a B minus.
I'm gonna be truthful here
He's
for a
good
second.
as a heel.
I'm gonna be unbiased for a second. Let me have this moment.
Oh God.
Unbiased. B.
He's good.
He's good in the ring.
He is good.
He's good on the mic. And I will give him the credit where the credit's due, is he really had all the cards stacked against him, and he proved everybody wrong to become one of the largest well-known faces of WWE.
Bro,
and I have to give him that credit.
He's a Hollywood star.
However, I do think his wrestling style is not my style, and I liked him better with John Morrison. If we're talking Miz and Morrison, that's S all the way. Miz by himself, B. Unbiased, biased, get him off the list. I hate him. I don't like him.
Tiffany Stratton. S.
A plus.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh, he's with Johnny.
A minus.
What'd I give Johnny? I'll give him a B.
Tony D. S.
I haven't seen him.
Tony D.
I haven't seen him at Tony D. I just
S.
know that he's an Italian, and in my Italian blood, I gotta give him an S. But also, I don't really know, man. I haven't seen too much of his work. You know what I'm saying?
Trick. Fucking A for Whoop That Trick. He has like the same matches.
His match was fun though. I'll give him an A minus. Can you two not fight for 5 seconds? Hey, come here.
Triple H.
A minus.
A minus. William Regal.
S.
Xavier Woods.
B.
Yeah, B. That's it. Well,
we didn't go through everyone, of course.
Well, yeah, that's it. That was the people that was worth it. Anyway, let's move on to Collision.
Just check okay, 33%. So we gotta like kind of get through this.
It's okay. Some of these are pretty fast.
Oh my god, I'm the host.
You're the host here.
So going into Collision, Dylan called the Tony Storm thing.
I did. I literally said that she's faking it all and that she is timeless Tony Storm. And it was a really cool thing because, like, they had her and Mariah come out, and Mariah fucking literally, like, buried the shit out of her, slapped the fuck out of her. And then Tony Storm transformed into timeless Tony.
Sometimes the hardest role you have to play is yourself.
It was so good. I loved it. I loved it.
Hey, stop grinding your teeth.
Moving on.
Sorry.
I think Tony Storm wins the belt at Grand Slam, by the way.
I can see it, yeah.
I feel like they need to have a lights out match, though.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Right?
They're called the Hounds of Hell, and instead of having a badass squash match to show that you know they're badasses, they have a 15-minute 50-50 match. I didn't see this, so I can't really talk too much about it.
So this was on during Saturday night's main event. And I was like, I only want to watch Collision for one thing, and this was the only thing because I wanted to hear the new theme. Shout out Colin Young. And was like, all right, let's see. And they come out. They're called the Hounds of Hell. It's a cool name, but
put your fist in the ground.
Yeah, I laugh because if you know, you know. Zach Romeg, Zach Xander was called Hellhound. So it's just funny. It's someone that we knew in the backyard wrestling. He should have fucking trademarked that shit. Could have been a part of the group.
Coulda.
But yeah, so like they're trying, like, just showing off Buddy Matthews and Brody King, right? New tag team. They don't have Malachi anymore. They have like a 15-minute 50-50 match with like who the fuck was it? The Gates of Agony.
I don't know.
It was the Gates of Agony, and I was like, bro, just feed them jobbers to show them like how badass they are. Why are we doing this 50-50 booking shit?
No, I get that. I don't know. I didn't see the match, so I can't say too much, but I get where you're coming from with it. I want to see it play out. We'll see. I want to see what storylines they have going on with it. You know, to me, it's too early to make like grandiose judgments on it.
The Saturday night's main event.
This just says all the matches were pretty good. I missed this. I missed both of Collision and Saturday night's main event.
So I'll just give like a quick rundown because like all the matches were pretty good. We had Rhea versus Nia, and that was actually really good.
Okay.
Like, it was actually really good. Rhea won, retained. Sheamus versus Braun Breaker with Jesse the Body on commentary was great. Jesse the Body said WWF. It was very funny. They bleeped them. They had a banger. They beat the shit out of each other. It's what you expect from Sheamus and Braun Breaker.
Okay.
Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman also had a really good match where Jacob Fatu just fucked up Strowman. It was like Braun Strowman made Fatu look good.
Okay.
And in the main event was, main event Jey Uso versus Gunther. And, well, yeah. It was okay. Then they had the Cody and Kevin Owens contract signing, and Shawn Michaels super kicked Kevin Owens, and the crowd fucking erupted. Which was great, because Shawn Michaels was there.
Okay.
Yeah, so moving on to Raw.
Roman is the cover for 2K25. We have kind of assumed this.
Yeah, he's the cover of 2K25. I pre-ordered it.
Yeah, you did.
What do you think of Roman being the cover of 2K25?
I don't care. Cool.
Bloodline edition.
Cool.
All that fun stuff.
Awesome.
I'm going to play the game.
That's fun.
Probably going to suck.
More than likely.
Probably didn't change much from 2K24.
Nope, nothing's going to be different.
Moving on.
You look at Punk and Cody and wonder, where did Tony go wrong?
Man,
Cody's been out of the company before Punk even came in, wasn't
he? They had an amazing fucking segment again, playing off of last year's segment that they did.
Yeah.
Fuck, like, you're just sitting there and you're like, fuck, this could have been an AEW.
Wasn't Cody gone though?
He left. Punk showed up? He left as Punk showed up.
Okay, so they passed each other.
They just passed each other. But at the same, you just like, fuck, man, like, where did it all go wrong?
I don't know,
Tony
man.
Khan.
But the thing is, right, like, I feel like they both fit the mold in AEW or WWE better than they did with AEW anyway.
It was just so good. It was so good. Anyway, moving on to SmackDown. This was the go-home show to the Rumble.
I'm such a mark for the Punk Kevin Owens heat that I instantly stopped whatever I'm doing when they have any sort of interaction. I don't know what you're talking about.
This was like the only thing worth out of this 3-hour SmackDown. So like, they had Kevin Owens cutting this fucking promo, and Punk interrupted him. And I was like, oh man, this is gonna get good. Mm-hmm. Because like, they're about to have an interaction. I was expecting like Eddie Kingston CM Punk War of Words. It was like that, but like toned down just a little bit. But it was just so good. I love the lore of the Heat that they hate each other.
Well, anything with Kevin Owens is good. So
like, bro, it's just good.
Kevin Owens is carrying Punk here.
Oh god. No, it was good. They're building off of like, oh, I main evented Mania and you didn't, Punk. Anyway, on to the 2025 Royal Rumble.
Oh, is that what's next?
That's what's next, is the Royal Rumble. And I just want to say, first off, the graphic on the bottom of the screen during the Rumble is nice. A lot of people were complaining about it.
It didn't bother me.
Fuck you. You never watched ESPN a day in your life.
Yeah, it really did not bother me. I don't know what everyone was pressed
about. I liked
about.
it. I knew what entrant was coming next.
Okay.
I liked it. It was nice. Anyway, first we had the Women's Royal Rumble.
I missed most of this.
You did miss most of it, so I'm just going to say Dirt Sheets getting Alexa Bliss wrong, LOL, because Alexa Bliss returned.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea Green got like a big pop. Lyra Valkyria,
Mm-hmm.
the Intercontinental Champion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She gets in the ring at number 4. She's the first one eliminated. So there's that. Roxanne Perez lasted 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 47 seconds.
Good for her.
It started off with Io Sky and Liv Morgan.
Liv was in there for a while, too.
Yes, she was. Jordan Grace made her official WWE debut.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. She did a really cool spot. She gave Piper Niven the Death Valley Driver, and Pat McAfee screamed holy shit. Oh, by the way, they're in Indianapolis. Pat McAfee's like hometown.
Yeah.
So it was all about Pat McAfee. I loved it. Trish Stratus showed up. That was great. Charlotte Flair showed up.
Mm-hmm.
She returned. She won. Julia was there. And Nikki Bella was number 30.
I saw a lot of people hyped up about that. I was never big into the Bella twins.
People like Nikki Bella. It's a Royal Rumble. I kind of predicted Charlotte to win. Kind of expected that. We're gonna get Charlotte and Tiffany more than likely, which is pretty cool, I guess. Next was a 2 out of 3 falls match for the WWE Tag Team titles between DIY and the Motor City Machine Guns. The Tag Team titles finally got defended in a 2 out of 3 falls match that went 14 minutes.
That's good. I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
No, that's not good. It should have been a little bit longer.
That's good. No.
DIY won. I kind of figured.
No, it's good because they got featured.
Well, yeah.
But like.
No one gave a fuck about this match.
Yeah.
Besides me.
I was like in and out of watching it. It was fun. There were some cool spots in it.
Yeah. It's kind of what you expected from both teams.
Yeah.
I figured DIY was gonna win. I feel like the Motor City Machine Guns are gonna get the tag belts back at Mania. They're gonna have like a big fucking multi-person ladder match. The Street Profits showed up and caused them. That's what happened.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So there's something going on there, but I feel like they're gonna have like a big fuckery multi-man ladder tag match.
Let's fucking go.
And Motor City Machine Guns will probably win at Mania. Moving on, a ladder match for the Undisputed title. Cody Rhodes defeated Kevin Owens, and boy, they killed each other.
Everyone that's watched this match and was talking about on the internet has never seen Kevin Steen before. Because they were just like, why is Kevin doing this to himself? This, that. I'm like, bro, like, come on.
It's fucking insane.
No, killer fucking match. Sammy was there, showed up.
Yeah.
Interesting. But yeah, no, this match was fucking awesome.
And then next, we had the Men's Royal Rumble. We're going to do a little breakdown. So we started off with Rey Mysterio and Penta. Mm-hmm. Which was cool. And then I literally said, they're going to botch something. And they did.
Nope, they didn't. They did not.
And they did.
I did not see it. It did not happen.
And then
we're going to just let it go.
The funniest thing to come out of all this is Chad Gable shows up next. Because he's a luchador.
And everyone just starts beating up Chad Gable.
Yeah, like everyone beats up Chad Gable. Braun Breaker shows up. Then Ice Show Speed shows up. Well, it was supposed to be Akira Tozawa. Mm-hmm. And then he gets attacked or whatever. Something happened. Someone attacked him.
Who's it? I think it was Carmelo Hayes, right?
I think it was
Carmelo Hayes
that attacked him or some shit. And then they do... I liked it too. So did you. They did like this cool thing where they go backstage and Triple H goes, Speed, you're in. Mm-hmm. And then I Show Speed shows up and he gets murdered.
Oh yeah, no, it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool little like segue into it. I liked it a lot. Like how they produced it and everything.
Then they had a couple of like people just show up and do shit. Joe Hendry showed up. Now this is funny. Joe Hendry, TNA champion. He got to do moments. Guess how long he lasted?
3 minutes.
You were so close. 3 minutes, 35 seconds. He got to do moments with like Roman Reigns and shit.
I think the funniest thing about this whole thing was he was number 15, right?
Yeah.
I Show Speed shows up, and then the other entrants are coming in, and there are people who were already here. And The Miz showed up, right? Because The Miz came up before him. And literally, I was like, I don't even care about this fucking Rumble anymore. There's no surprises. Like the surprise, oh, I Show Speed. How cool. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm like, I'm over it. I want some fucking surprises. And then, bzz, say his name, and he appears. And I'm like,
bro, they went ballistic. Oh, mind you, Alexa Bliss got a big pop in the women's
huge
one.
pop.
Yeah, it's like, bro,
I saw clips of it
people
later.
were going ballistic for Joe Hendry, too. It's insane.
Because I think literally as soon as I got in my car to come home from work, Dylan texted me and said, Alexa Bliss is back. And I'm like, oh, I missed my girl.
At number 16, Roman Reigns showed up, which was crazy that he showed up this early.
Yeah, I was surprised
I thought he was going to be like number 30. Mm-hmm. But Roman shows up and he goes on a fucking run.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre showed up. Jey Uso showed up. AJ Styles is back with his old theme.
They don't want none. They don't want none.
John Cena shows up at 23. Then you have CM Punk show up. Then they do a cool little fucking thing where it's Punk, Roman, and Cena having a face-off, and Seth Rollins comes in. Mm-hmm. 30 Dom shows up. Sami Zayn. And then he's like, all right, number 30, Logan Paul.
Here's the thing. I think we were at entrant, 23, when I was like, okay, so there's 5 more people that were announced to be here, so that leaves room for, 4 surprises, right? Yeah. 4 unannounced people. And I was like, so, if Logan Paul, or if Randy Orton doesn't come in by 29, then Logan Paul is 30, or whatever, I don't know. I was so certain Randy Orton was gonna return.
Yeah, Orton doesn't show up.
And...
nor The Rock, nothing.
When Logan Paul didn't come out until 30... 29 came out, and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me that Logan Paul's literally number 30. That is the worst fucking 30 to have. What the actual fuck? And then he eliminates Punk.
Oh, no, we're gonna get to that. So, let's back up for a minute here. So, there was reports going on about Drew McIntyre being upset. Because there was a situation in the Rumble where he was gonna get thrown out by Damian Priest. Mm-hmm. And that happened. But if you go back and watch, someone gets in the way. Mm-hmm. It's LA Knight.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre was supposedly pissed at LA Knight because it fucked up the dramatic of the run. Yeah.
It fucked up the spot.
Yeah, they fucked up the spot. So that happened.
Although, I'm going to take it with a grain of salt for now because when Punk showed up, there was literally the exact same report about Drew. Drew storming backstage, slamming stuff.
This is also being reported by Dave Meltzer, who got the Alexa Bliss thing wrong.
Yeah, so I'm taking it with a grain of salt. We'll see. We'll see what goes on with that. But, it was almost verbatim the exact same fucking report as when Punk showed up.
So, the field's dwindling at this point. And I'm like, oh, great. It's going to be either Punk or Cena. Because that's who it's going to be. Mm-hmm. Is either Punk or Cena, right? So Roman and Seth are doing their thing. Punk eliminates them. Okay. Makes sense. Perfect fucking sense. And then Logan Paul throws out CM Punk. And things just went to shit from there.
Yeah, no, not exactly. Because the outside brawl.
Because there was the cool moment. I love this, by the way. So Punk gets eliminated. And then Roman looks at Punk and goes, we literally just teamed a month ago.
Yeah.
Mind you, it was 3 months ago at this point. That was back in November. But he's like,
Roman has no concept of time.
We literally just teamed a month ago. What are you doing? He was so hurt. He was so hurt by it. And then Seth curb stomps Roman with both feet, bro. He murders him. Mm-hmm. And then Punk and Seth start brawling. And then this is going overshadowed. You notice that Punk's rage immediately turned to Paul Heyman. Mm-hmm. He walked over Roman and looked at Paul. I thought he was about to beat the shit out of Paul Heyman.
I thought he was about to smooch him right on his bald head.
So that was a good part. But yeah, Punk got eliminated by Logan fucking Paul. So now we're down to the final 3. It is John Cena, Logan Paul, and Jey Uso. Who can possibly win? Logan Paul gets thrown out. Okay. It's Jey Uso, John Cena. Who can possibly win? Jey Uso. Jey Uso wins the Royal Rumble.
And I will point this out. I will backtrack to what you said months ago during a AEW Rumble style match, right? Where when Swerve got eliminated because he was holding onto the rope and he got his hand kicked off or whatever, you said they just made Swerve look like a fucking idiot. They just made Cena look like a fucking idiot. Not only here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? I'm not happy with Jey Uso winning.
Logan Paul made Punk look like an idiot, mind you, because after Punk eliminates Roman and Seth, there is like literally a split second. It's like 2 seconds, but it's long enough where Punk has to stand there, making himself look like an idiot and not a veteran of the Rumble, where he should have got away. Where what should have happened was Punk, if this was like the whole thing, Punk should have eliminated Punk and Roman, or fucking Roman and Seth, and then Logan Paul should have immediately dumped him over.
No, like, and here's the thing, right? Could you argue, well, yeah, it's supposed to make Cena, like, look like, oh man, he just snuck that out on me, you know, like, rats.
It's
like,
Cena being fucking Cena.
But, like...
But I get where you're coming from, yes.
Because he goes for an attitude adjustment on the apron, because him and Jay are on the apron at this point. Jay slips behind him behind the ropes and just pushes him.
Yeah.
And to me, like, that makes Cena look like a fucking idiot, like, not a veteran of the Rumble.
Yeah.
Like, no offense, Jey Uso, but Cena didn't need to be taking risks and taking chances to beat Jey Uso. That was a stupid fucking spot. That was a stupid fucking elimination. The whole thing was fucking dumb. It, like, I don't know. Like, the thing is, again, like, yeah, sure, good for Jey Uso. Okay, I'm happy that they're pushing him and whatever, but, like, Jey Uso, to me, is not a good enough singles wrestler. And he hasn't really proven to have improved all that much. Yeah, kids love him. Yeah, he's over with the fucking yeet and whatnot. And people are like, oh, I see people online being like, oh, how could you be upset with Jay winning the Rumble, like, and you want Cena, like, cry about it, whatever. And it's like, dude, come on, like, let's be so fucking for real here. If it was Cena or if it was Punk that beat Cena, fine, sure, makes sense. If it was Seth, sure, fine, makes sense. Drew, sure, fine, whatever. I get that. But we're gonna have Gunther and Jay part 735?
Yeah, I get it. Jey Uso's over. Okay. But here's the thing. Should have been Cena. Or should have been Punk.
Yeah.
We don't need Gunther, Jey Uso part fucking 75.
And who else is Jay gonna go after? Cody? No.
It's gonna be dumb. It's just... It was a bad choice in my opinion. I get he's moving fucking merch and stuff. Wonderful. Have him win the Intercontinental... Like, they had him win the Intercontinental title and then had to lose it 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jey Uso and Gunther is not main eventing night one of Mania. It's going to be the kickoff match to night one of Mania. I will not main event WrestleMania. I guarantee you, it does not main event WrestleMania.
Well, he won that spot fair and square.
You know what has a better fucking chance of main eventing night one of Mania? Charlotte versus Tiffany Stratton. To be honest with you. Mm-hmm. Or a John Cena match.
Yeah.
And if they do Punk, Roman, Seth triple threat, that's dumb. Also, my honest opinions on the John Cena retirement tour. I love John Cena. But now he's really being a part-timer. What's the point of this?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I know I'm saying here he should have won. Yeah, he should have won. He gave a hell of a speech at the fucking press conference. Mm-hmm. Gave a hell of a speech. He's going to be in the Elimination Chamber. But now we're not going to see him until fucking Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
That's dumb as hell. Mm-hmm. If this is John Cena's retirement tour, I want him appearing on dates, motherfucker.
Yeah, like, the thing is, like, even if it's not every single Raw or SmackDown, Have him come out and cut a promo. Have him do some backstage stuff. Have him have like the thing is, we could have even set up like...
You know for damn sure if Raw or SmackDown comes around here, he ain't going to be there.
No.
We have a better chance of going to a Raw or SmackDown in Philly.
Yeah, and he'll be there.
Yeah.
But like, honestly, like, we could have even set up like small TV match, small little feud between now and Elimination Chamber between Jay and Cena. Because Jay eliminated him from the Royal Rumble. And he took his chance. And he got one over on him. And he's just like, hey, kid, like, you know, I want... your comeuppance is coming to you. Whatever. I don't fucking know. And they could have had, like, a match, a little story going on Raw or SmackDown or whatever. And had that for a little thing. Up until Elimination Chamber. And then... that ends, and then there's some time there for Cena to hype up Elimination Chamber. Maybe take a couple dates off, whatever. But he's filming a movie. And it's like why are you filming movies during your retirement tour?
That's why
why
didn't
you clear your schedule?
Anymore. Like, I don't care for The Rock anymore, because it's just, you're picking movies over wrestling. Pick one.
Yeah.
Pick one.
Like, I get it. I get it that, like, you're making your money and whatnot, but, like, you're John fucking Cena, and, like, these kids want to see you.
Yeah. This kid right here wants to see you.
Well, I'm saying, like, the actual little kids, too.
Yes. I want to see John Cena.
But either way,
What do you think Punk's favor is? Because I honestly don't know where they're going with this.
I feel like, right, if I'm going to be a theory head here.
It's something... I feel like Punk does get a main event match at Mania this year. Because here's the thing. If he doesn't get it this year, he's never going to get it. This is the time to do it.
I think we're going in a direction with Punk and Roman. And here's why. I think, and again, this is just a theory, a wrestling theory. Punk going up to Heyman looking all pissed off, right? I feel like maybe Punk was supposed to cash in on that favor during the Rumble, and Heyman was supposed to help him some way, somehow. Because Heyman was out there hanging out.
I'm sure we'll find out more tonight on Raw.
Yeah.
As we're recording.
And, you know, like, so I feel like there's something going on there. I feel like Punk's going to screw over Roman some way. Maybe Elimination Chamber. Maybe Roman's going to be in Elimination Chamber, right? And Punk's going to cash in that favor at Elimination Chamber. Fuck over Roman, win Elimination Chamber to get to Mania, and then they're going to have this feud, which is going to lead to Punk and Roman at Mania.
But, like, what does he do to fuck him over? Like, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Like, does he align with someone? Does he do it? Like, it's interesting because I honestly have no idea where to go with this. This is a weird CM Punk story that I did not know, like, we needed. Mm-hmm. Like, what's his favor? Like, this man is making me guess what his fucking favor is. What the fuck?
Also, I just want to throw this in here because I didn't touch on it when we were talking about the Women's Rumble, and, like,
Ricky Steamboat being like that's actually bothering me now.
This is gonna be controversial as fuck. And people are probably going to be mad at me for saying this. Stop wishing for AJ Lee to show up at the Rumble. Stop wishing for AJ Lee to return. It has been said so many times from AJ and from Punk through AJ, she's done wrestling. She has no interest in coming back to wrestling.
Yeah, she ain't
Stop getting your fucking hopes up. She's not fucking showing up. I'm so goddamn sick and tired of after the Rumble, I kept seeing so many fucking posts of people being like, oh, so no AJ really didn't show up. AJ's not gonna fucking ever come back. She's not fucking coming back.
She ain't showing up.
And this is coming from the person who, as a little girl, like, idolized AJ Lee. I fucking loved AJ Lee. I loved her so fucking much. She is not coming back. Please, for the love of God, just respect that fact. Respect her wishes that she doesn't want anything to do with wrestling. She doesn't want to come back. She's doing whatever, being a dog mom to Larry. She has her own other shit going on. Shut the fuck up about it. For the love of God. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick and tired of hearing it. I'm more pissed off that fucking Aleister Black didn't show up. I was hoping for Aleister Black.
I mean...
He'll show up at some point, maybe.
Probably
we'll
after
see.
Mania.
I was hoping for Aleister Black. Stop hoping for AJ Lee. Respect the woman's goddamn fucking privacy and her wishes. Anyway...
Wrestler of the week?
Well, pull up the Instagram because I need to see who we have and who we haven't had.
Oh boy. Talking Wrasslin.
Let me see this shit. Let's see this shit.
Let's light it up. Let's light it up. Here she goes again. Medicine. Every step she takes, my heart is glowing. On for days.
What the Dylan?
I'm singing theme songs.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, I actually legitimately do not know who to pick.
I'm trying to think of other theme songs right now. 3 minutes coming in. Yo, somebody gonna get their ass kicked. I'm trying to think of other ones.
Oh my god, we've already, like, everyone who I'm like, oh, we should talk about this person, we've already fucking talked about.
Spend my days working hard on the go, but the hands on the...
We've already talked about Jeff Jarrett.
I can't wait to be alone with my baby tonight.
Oh god, fuck, dude.
Like Mussolini.
We've already talked about Punk. Because I was actually debating on talking about Punk. But we already talked about him.
Yeah, we already talked about Punk.
God fucking damn it, dude. I don't know. And I would say let's talk about Aleister Black, but we already talked about House of Black.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a cop.
Yeah, it's a cop-out. You can't do that.
I'm
a real American.
I'm not talking about Hogan.
Fight for the right of every man.
It gets harder for me every single fucking week to just think about someone to fucking talk about.
He's just a common man. Booyaka, booyaka. Did we talk about Rey Mysterio?
We haven't talked about Rey Mysterio, I don't think. Let's talk about Rey Mysterio.
We're talking about Rey Mysterio.
Fuck it. I don't know. I don't know, man. Every fucking week this gets harder for me.
Booyaka, booyaka. Rey Mysterio. So, like, Rey Mysterio. Introduction to Rey Mysterio. Booyaka, booyaka.
Oh, dude, I don't even fucking know. Like, it probably was just
always part of the childhood.
Turned on WWE, and there he was.
Yeah, literally.
He was jumping out from the center of the stage.
Booyaka.
An explosion. He was hopping up there, and then...
Whoop that jumping out the sky, R-E-Y Mysterio.
Here we go.
That's the superior theme.
Yeah, no, like, I don't know, he was just always there.
One of my first moments of Rey Mysterio is him versus Sabu at ECW One Night Stand. And the custody of Dominic ladder match. Because I had those two DVDs. And then also, Royal Rumble 2006, he did it for Eddie.
I was literally just about to say my favorite moment of Rey Mysterio's is him winning the Rumble in 06 for Eddie. Like,
that's a good Rumble.
I could see that clip of him winning, like, back to back, and every single time I'm gonna fucking cry. Like, I don't know, the emotions that just take over me are, like, unheard of.
Bro, what the fuck is playing on the pod? Like, do you see this shit?
Oh, yeah, it's going back and, like, replaying the fucking video.
That's fucking astounding.
I don't think it's playing, I don't hear the sound playing. My speaker was up pretty high, so, I don't know, it's just, like, doing its thing.
Okay.
CapCut's kind of weird sometimes.
I see that.
But yeah, no, like, that's gotta be one of my favorite Rey Mysterio moments, hands down.
Do you have, like, a favorite Rey Mysterio match?
Ooh.
Because I do. And it's, like, the most typical one. But I have, like, 3.
I mean, I know it sounds like a cop, but I probably would give it to anything Rey's been in the ring with Eddie.
That's literally number 1.
Yeah.
It's him versus Eddie from WCW Halloween Havoc 97.
Yeah.
Number 2 is him versus Juventud Guerrera. 2 out of 3 falls. ECW Big Ass Extreme Bash. That's the one where they do the fucking Hurricane Rana off the car.
Yeah.
And then number 3 is him versus CM Punk.
Okay.
When Punk shaved his head. Like, it was the hair mask match. Like, that whole feud was cool. I just put in that one there as, like, a modern, I guess, Rey Mysterio match. Because the other two are past, like, pre-Rey Mysterio matches.
Yeah.
But, Rey Mysterio's the GOAT, bro.
Yeah, no, he is 100% in there for GOAT conversation.
Do you Do you have, like, a favorite gear of his? Because I do. It's the Spider-Man gear.
I don't necessarily would say I have a favorite gear, but, and I've said this so many times on the podcast, my favorite things that Ray's ever worn are those baggy ass fucking like vinyl pants.
You like the baggy
I
pants.
love the vinyl baggy pants. Like, and I always say it like in reference to like Tajiri. But like Rey Mysterio in the like that in my brain, that's my childhood, that's Rey Mysterio. Is the pants. Like when I think of Rey, I'm not thinking of his gear now. I'm not thinking of any of that shit. I'm thinking of that Rey. So like I don't have like per se like specific like colorway or anything like that. I do think the Halloween Havoc gear is really fucking cool.
Oh yeah,
I do really
Phantom
like that
gear.
one.
Oh man.
But and I think he also, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like he had a rainbow mask at one point that I liked.
He probably did, yeah.
His Louis Vuitton mask
He
was
did.
hilarious.
He did Kiss gear the one time, and that was cool.
Yeah.
And he also did Joker gear, and that was cool.
You know
the Captain
what?
America gear was cool.
I'll also cop out for a favorite match right now. All In.
Okay, yeah,
All
that's
In.
fair.
Like, because it was the golden elite, the golden bucks, whatever you want to fucking call it, the Young Bucks and Coda versus Mysterio, Phoenix, and Bandito.
Yeah.
Incredible
Bro, we almost
fucking
got a
match.
Rey Mysterio AEW.
I loved when he was just on that little venture in the Independence.
He was just doing
doing
he was
shit.
In Lucha Underground.
Yeah,
shit.
just doing shit. But
Another good Rey Mysterio match: him versus Jushin Thunder Liger.
yeah,
Also really good.
But yeah, I have to put that match because that if genuinely like again not trying to sound biased, like if you want to see some cool fucking shit he did outside of WWE, like in that little venture, immediately start with that. It's on YouTube.
My favorite Rey Mysterio matches to watch, like present day, are his old school ones of when he first showed up in America. So like the ECW ones, because he's doing shit and the crowd is losing their fucking minds over it.
The crowd's like, I've never seen this.
Yeah, literally, and it's so amazing to watch. Like I fucking love it. But that's a cool thing that we're talking about Rey Mysterio because next week's episode, like. So, you know how we did, like, the tier list and everything? I came up with an idea. I was talking to Bryce, and I was like, I'm stealing this fucking idea. We're going to do, so you got to think about it. We're going to do top 5 luchadors.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I know, right? I was originally going to be top 10, but I figured it'd be easier to do top 5.
Yeah, definitely easier for me to do top 5.
Technically, our list together could be a top 10 if we don't pick the same, but we might pick certain same ones.
I mean, Ray's gonna be in there. I'm already saying that now. Ray's gonna be in.
But
my
yeah,
top
we're gonna be doing top 5 luchadors next week.
Okay.
Like as like a little side quest in the podcast with everything else too. Whatever I decide to add in the fucking podcast at this point. But yeah, that's the episode.
Yeah, it is.
We kind of moved fast through it because
my phone's on.
And it's late.
Low battery. It's late. We want to watch Raw and stuff, and I have to see what the fuck's going on in this work group chat now. I don't think it's anything that pertains to me, but I'm nosy. So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, subscribe, send it to your friends, your neighbors, Rey Mysterio, anyone that you might be able to get in contact with.
Send it to Rey Mysterio.
Send it to Rey Mysterio. Send it to Triple H to know that I'm coming for you.
We're fucking done, Triple H.
If you want to follow us on Instagram, you can find us at the Talkin Wrasslin podcast, or Talkin Wrasslin pod. That is TALKIN_WRASSLIN_POD. You want to find me anywhere on social media? You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at the same handle, which is Lungtar, LUNG_TAR, Blue Sky at LUNG_TAR, and you can find me on TikTok at Lungbucks, that is LUNG_BUCKS. Dylan, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Dillweaves, DYL_line, WEAVES_line. And then Twitter, Danny Vallo, DANI_line, VALO_line.
And if you're feeling generous, make sure to go to my socials, click on that link tree, and click on that Cash App and send me $250 for a new TV so we don't have to leave the couch because this couch is so fucking comfortable.
I'm stoned. Did you plug the podcast?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
I kind of like went over my head.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
But make sure to send us money for any TP. JK unless. Haha.
Yeah, my PayPal information is...
Yeah, I just don't want to leave this couch. Our couch is so fucking comfortable. Like, God, I'm going to have to start paying on this shit.
If you pay us, we'll let you be a guest on the podcast.
Well, I don't know how to do all that, so maybe not. But
We'll just fucking do like a Zoom call.
yeah, thank you guys so much for listening and watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
REY Mysterio.